going on? How's everyone doing?
Shout out to Colin. Everybody else who's cool with Colin.
Chunky! I didn't say.
Get your popcorn and your Coca-Cola and relax.
Anyway, tell Colin I'm ready.
What's going on? This is Colin. How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a great day so far. I have got yet another sovereign citizen. Now, his initial arraignment was on Saturday in front of Magistrate Burton in the, what is it called? I don't know. It was a weekend arraignment. And I decided to hold off and put part 1 and part 2 together because he had a bond redetermination hearing in front of Judge Williams today, and that just happened. So we've got both. We've got the arraignment, the bond redetermination hearing, and it goes nowhere, as you can expect. All right, before I hit that play button, you know what to do. Hit the like and subscribe. Do your jump kick backflips. Let's go.
Mr. Reynolds?
Judge, what was that preliminary exam date? You said 12/27 and then 1?
January 3rd.
And yes, we're ready,
Mr.
Judge.
Reynolds?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Reynolds, state your name.
Your Honor, if I could probably clear this up, Mr. Reynolds is objecting to a video arraignment at this time.
Mr. Reynolds, state your name.
Irvin Reynolds.
This is case number 240608. Mr. Reynolds is being charged with count 1, felonious assault. Did make an assault upon Elisa Jordan Smith with a dangerous weapon, and a pistol, without intending to commit the crime of murder or to inflict great bodily harm less than murder, contrary to MCL 750.82. A 4-year felony and or $2,000 fine. Count 2, weapons felony firearm. Did carry or have in his possession a firearm, 2 with a pistol at the time he committed the attempted to commit a felony, 2 with felonious assault, contrary to MCL 750.227B. 2 years consecutively with and preceding any term of imprisonment imposed for the felony or attempted felony conviction. Mandatory forfeiture of weapon or device. Count 3, domestic violence. Did make an assault or an assault and battery upon Alyssa Jordan Smith, an individual with whom he had a dating relationship, contrary to MCL 750.81 subparent 2. That's a 93-day misdemeanor and or a $500 fine. A consecutive sentence may be imposed on MCL 750.506 sub small a if the assault was committed in a place of confinement, as well as habitual second offense notice. Appearances, please.
Lisa Coyle, appearing on behalf of the people.
And again, Your Honor, Sydney Rushing, P78830, on behalf of Mr. Reynolds. And again, Your Honor, I'd just like to advise the court, my client is objecting to a video arraignment. He would like to be arraigned.
Noted for the record. Noted for the record. Bond recommendation, Mrs. Coyle.
Your Honor, based on, he's currently on a parole hold. He has a parole violation, is returned to MDOC for he has a murder 2 out of 1992. He got 25 to 40. He was paroled in April of this year. This occurred in October of this year. As the court notes, it's highly assaultive, threats of death, with a weapon. The complainant's statements are corroborated by the officer noticed a scratch under her chin. Also, they found the weapon in the backyard where he was detained once he fled from the officers. So for these reasons, Your Honor, although I know he's on a parole hold, he's likely going nowhere based on the allegations, based on the assault of nature. And I believe my guess would be the violation is the new case, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to ask for a $50,000 cash surety and a tether if he is released, tether house arrest, but likely I have a feeling this is what the parole is about.
Ms. Rushing?
Your Honor, we'd be asking Your Honor to consider a lower bond. That is an unaffordable bond. Again, my client is located at the Michigan Department of Corrections currently. So we're asking you for a consider a lower bond. I believe a GPS tether is the least restrictive means if Mr. Reynolds is able to be released prior to the conclusion of this case.
Okay, for clear, convincing reasons, I find Mr. Reynolds a danger to the complaining witness and to the community. Based on a review of the investigator's report, there was an assault with a pistol. And then what is troubling in the last sentence of the first paragraph, the victim stated, "He has my gun and he said he's going to kill me." And given his prior murder conviction, I believe he has great ability to carry out the threat. And so for those reasons, I find he's a danger to the community. I'm going to adopt the recommendation of other people, $50,000 cash surety. While his case is pending, no, he's not possessing any handguns, firearms, other dangerous weapons, no contact with Lisa Smith. If he's able to post bond,
Excuse me, Your Honor. Excuse me, Your Honor. I don't mean to be rude and interrupt, but
oh, it's too late for that.
Hearing,
it's too late for that.
Well, I mean, y'all just y'all got a whole other thing going on here. She don't represent me. She not my.
Thank you.
And congratulations, now you're in timeout. I love how Magistrate Burton does that. You start talking over him, he's like, "Nope, timeout." It only lasts a couple seconds, but it generally is enough to calm the defendant down. But this is a sovcit. There's nothing that's going to make sense to this guy.
Okay. Give me one moment. Woo! Fun Friday. Okay. Okay, Mr. Reynolds, I just want you to listen. You're given a $50,000 cash surety bond, which is, I presume, an unaffordable bond. I find that you're a danger to the community. You'll have a bond redetermination hearing Monday, December 23rd, in front of Chief Judge McConico. Well, you have a bond return. That's 9 a.m. in front of Chief Judge McConico. Probable cause, December 27th, preliminary examination, January 2nd, in front of Judge Sabri. You have any questions regarding your bond conditions and or court dates?
I have a question concerning what is this proceeding? Is this an arraignment?
Yes.
This is an arraignment.
You just been arraigned.
Okay, the thing I'm trying to explain is she not my attorney. She don't represent me. Okay. She been speaking on my behalf, and she not my attorney.
All right, who's your attorney then?
I'm representing myself, and I'm making a special and limited appearance.
What's your bond argument? What's your bond argument?
I don't have a bond argument. I'm making a special and limited appearance, just to challenge the subject matter jurisdiction of the court. And I'm telling you, this court don't have jurisdiction of the principal subject matter, which is the attachment action that the prosecutor filed.
All right, Mr.
All right, that was Magistrate Burton. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, guy likes to interrupt. Now we have Judge Williams. Now, I know he said, Magistrate Burton said Judge McConico. This is Judge McConico's courtroom. Judge Williams generally covers the bond redeterminations. I don't watch these all the time. We do get a lot of good legal battles going back and forth, but ever since we don't really see Vincent in this court very often anymore, so I've stopped watching it. But he is here today. He doesn't have to say a word, though. Judge Williams takes care of it. Let's go.
I think we're ready to roll. The gentleman that's in the Michigan Department of Corrections facility, can you tell me your name?
My name is Irvin Reynolds.
All right,
and,
thank you.
I'd like to say that coming in, that I'll make a special and limited appearance just to challenge the subject matter jurisdiction of the court. And I'm saying that the court doesn't have jurisdiction of the principal subject matter, which is the writ of attachment that the prosecutor's office filed.
All right, your objection is noted. 1 second here. All right, this is State of Michigan versus Irvin Reynolds, case 24060877701. Today is the date set for a bond redetermination hearing. Can I have appearances, please?
Good morning, Judge. Steve Vincent for the people, P71917.
Good morning, Jessica Shipe, number 81798. On behalf of Mr. Reynolds, sir, can you please state your full name for the record?
She's not my lawyer, Your Honor. This
Mr.
is an
Reynolds,
arraignment proceeding, right?
Mr. Reynolds, do you wish to represent yourself?
Is this an arraignment proceeding?
This is sort of like an arraignment. This is like a you are arraigned, and this is a hearing to see if the bond.
Hold on, you said I was arraigned?
Okay. So,
did you just say I was arraigned?
Your Honor, may I step in? I see some notes here.
Well,
I haven't been arraigned.
Can I stop everybody right now? Ms. Shive, if Mr. Reynolds is indicating that he's not your attorney, then I'm going to ask that you hold tight right now. Mr. Reynolds,
I haven't been arraigned.
Sir, listen to me for a second. I'm trying to straighten this out. You indicated that you have not been arraigned?
Mm-hmm.
All right, 1 second. Let me take a look at what's in the file. Hold tight.
Yeah, he was arraigned. It did happen, but he did object to being arraigned on video, which is he can actually object to that. Magistrate Burton just said, nope, we're going forward with this. I don't know if that's a good call or not by the magistrate. If someone objects to it, I don't think you can go forward. But it's just going to delay your time in jail. But he's in jail for serious charges. So I guess he has all the time in the world to play dumb games. He is going to win some dumb prizes, though.
Yes, and I do have notes. So not on behalf of him, just to help the court.
I appreciate that. But let me see where we can get to. Hold tight, Mr. Reynolds. I have to look something up real quick. All right, so the system says that it was arraigned, but if that's a mistake, Ms. Shive, you indicated that you had some additional notes.
Yes, so the notes that I have, it looks like Mr. Reynolds did want to represent himself. He was spoken to and told his rights and all. And it looks like he was it looks like he was objecting to being arraigned without being brought in person. It says that he wanted to be arraigned in person and he was objecting, but I do see that a bond was given and new dates were given. So it said no video arraignment. So I believe it was done without, he wanted to
Your
come
Honor.
in person.
Well, I would say this, Mr. Reynolds, I would say this, that's fair. If you want to be arraigned in
Your
person.
Honor, hold on, wait a minute.
No, stop. You have the right to be arraigned in person.
They cut
Listen to me. I'm going to stop your audio because you're not listening to me, and I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I'm indicating if you want to be arraigned in person, I am going to order you arraigned in person. And we're going to stop all this. If you stop talking over me, we wouldn't have this back and forth. All right. So I'm going to set an arraignment date. Let's see, today, the next date they have in front here for, looks like there's an exam date scheduled for January 2nd, 2025. We're going to have the writ signed for you to be arraigned on that date. We'll see if that's enough time to transport you to 36th District Court for your arraignment, and then we'll take a PCC from there. So we'll schedule this for an arraignment January 2nd, 2025 before Judge Sabri. That's going to be your next date, and we're going to have a writ to bring you down to 36 for that hearing.
All right, you heard it. January 2nd in front of Judge Sabri. Now, Judge Sabri is currently sitting in Judge King's courtroom. I was actually hoping that Judge King would be back by then. It might be Judge Sabri, it might be Judge King. I don't know, but unfortunately, we most likely will not get to see it on YouTube. I'll try to pull some strings. It's extremely doubtful that it'll work, but I'll try. I really want to see this guy through, but if he's moving to Judge Sabri, he's got some serious charges. I mean, he already served 25 years for second-degree murder. So yeah, and now he allegedly assaulted someone with a firearm. You know, he hit them with it or hit her with it. I don't remember what exactly happened, but yeah, not good. Not good. He's not allowed to be in possession of a firearm, and he struck somebody with it. Not going to go over well, so he's going to be there for a while. Like I said, he's got plenty of time to play stupid games, and most likely he's going to win some stupid prizes. All right, but that's the end of this sovcit video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. I know that the internet connection has been a little unstable. Yeah, StreamYard still hasn't fixed anything on their end, and whenever I record a video during the day, this is the best I can do. It's getting to the point where I'm going to be swapping services here soon because I can't keep doing this. But you know, you could understand what was going on. At least I hope. All right, have a great rest of your day, and until next time, bye.
Close the hearing. Well, that was easy. All right.